Hey guys, it's Chris.
And Amber.
And we are back with these TikTok reaction videos.
There was a lot more than we thought there was.
There was a lot more than we thought.
We didn't want to force you guys to sit through 3 hours of us being, ooh, in one video.
So we decided to trim it down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, without further ado, let's get right into it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Why is it always on a potato camera?
I don't know. Kind of looks like it could be a gray.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a little alien head.
Mm-hmm.
Just hate potato
But also kind of looked like a unpainted jigsaw mask at the same time.
Right? Just a little bit. Alright. Next one.
In the following video, a concerned mother is recording her daughter, who just told her that a guy is inside her room.
What guy?
The guy.
The guy is at the door.
Guy.
Can we go together?
Yeah.
Do you want to open the door or you want mommy to open it?
I want mommy to open it.
Okay.
He's in there.
The guy?
Yeah. He's scary.
He's scary.
I'm scared.
It's okay.
No.
No one appears to be in this room, yet strangely, Jessica's daughter sees someone who she says is scary. Now, despite there being nothing alarming, there is something in this room that's worth noting. The playhouse in the center is a space where Jessica's daughter often plays in. Most of her time is spent playing or eating inside, which is why Jessica decided to renovate the playhouse to make her feel more at home.
For a house tour of Emma's playhouse. Emma, I'm going to show them the door, okay? She really wanted it to have a doorbell camera like our front door, so I put up...
From the color of the house to the same doorbell, every detail was inspired by the actual house they live in. However, only a few days after remodeling, something strange had occurred. On the night of January 3rd of 2025, the doorbell camera started to record. Now this only happens when someone is at the door and near the doorbell, but upon being activated, the camera recorded this.
Sorry, I was trying to save our ears.
Jessica was completely baffled as she wasn't expecting the door to open on its own. If it was just a doorbell going off by itself, then one can say that it was just a technical issue. But then, this happens. The door continues to swing open for just a bit, when suddenly, the hair on the mannequin is seen hanging in the air before abruptly falling down. There doesn't appear to be anything that could have caught the strand of hair, and the way it falls makes it seem like someone, or something, had loosened their grip on the strand. Now this whole situation gets creepier when considering that Jessica's daughter occasionally sees a guy in her room, but this guy is never seen. While no evidence of this man exists, there appears to be evidence of something else, and it's not the only evidence that Jessica has. One night, before heading out to a dinner party with friends, she gets a notification from the doorbell camera. Take a look.
I was just about to head out, and I started getting the notification that the doorbell in my kids' room upstairs was going off.
Video.
That whole video was some paranormal activity shit.
Yeah.
That was freaking weird.
Yeah.
And deafening.
Yeah.
That was a very loud doorbell.
Anytime it involves children, I'm automatically a little more sensitive to the story, just because most children, I feel, aren't, at least at that age, that little girl looked like. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like they're innately trying to come up with something super scary just to scare you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like Dante, when he was like, what, 3?
Oh, he was only 2. Blood in there.
Blood in there.
Yep, it was when we lived in the apartment before
Excuse
we moved
me?
in. Yeah, right.
Yeah. That one was really, really weird.
Yeah. No. Me no likey, me no likey.
Right? It's like, man, scary. It's like, yeah, I'll bet.
I find it weird that I can do this, but I can't reach this way.
Yeah.
This one doesn't hurt as bad. Well, I mean, I'm not surprised that that's how it is. It's the certain muscles that I injured.
Yeah.
I mean, I was telling you about which one muscles work and which ones don't, knowing this hurts. As I continue to do it.
As you continue to do it.
I itch. Ladies and gentlemen, don't do that at home.
Yeah.
Okay, ready for the next one?
Yep.
Now this next video comes from a man who, while being alone at home, spots something out of the corner of his eye. It happened while being in his living room scrolling on his phone. For some reason, he couldn't shake the feeling that someone was watching him. Paranoia was getting the best of him, as he thought, so he tried his best not to think much of it. But just when he started to ease up, he sees it. A figure standing at his window. He immediately takes out his phone to record it on the off chance that no one would believe him. Now we don't see the figure on camera, but something else happens that terrifies him to his core. This is what he caught.
Okay, look, I'm really tripping out now. Something was looking at me through the window, and I heard I'm freaking out. I am tripping. There's something in this house with me.
Fucking jump scare.
I am too.
There's something in here. I'm telling you. No. No. No.
What initially comes off as just a video of someone being paranoid is in fact footage of something completely different. This is made obvious by the sudden movement of kitchen items, but even before that, the man's overwhelming sense of unease makes it clear that something strange is going on. Whatever it might be that's happening, the man hopes to get more of it on camera, and even if he doesn't, then at least he can rest assured that this was captured. Now this next video comes from a man.
Spirit tried throwing a knife at him.
At least he was smart and said, fuck no, and left.
Yeah, right?
Alright. I don't know, what would you do in that situation? I'd probably leave. Try to get it more on camera? Absolutely not. It's when you grab the pots and pans, start banging them. Get out of my house.
Yeah, right? I think it would depend on how oppressed I felt. I feel like people like you and I are going to last a lot longer in that scenario than the average person just because of our experience.
Fair.
So it would really just depend on how oppressed did I feel.
Right?
Because there's definitely that feeling of it's time to go.
Mm-hmm. Alright, ready for the next one?
Yep.
Alex! Come here, Alex. Alex! Come here, Alex. Alex!
I mean, I think that's the whole video.
Yeah.
And there's no real explanation, and we don't see anything, so I mean, I think they're going for it's a mimic.
Yeah.
But because it's all of 5 seconds,
Yeah.
and we don't see anything,
It's probably because, as the name of the person on here is Alex, it's like somebody calling their name from the end of the
calling their
hallway.
name from the hallway. Could be
So,
somebody physical actually
context.
calling to him, but
Yeah, context is needed in something.
yeah, like I said, I think they were going for it's a mimic, but
Yeah.
there's not enough to really say. Oh, hell no. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, it's always possible it's just clever editing, But assuming that's real, that's fucked.
Turn the light on. Leave the room. Leave
Yeah.
the house. Leave the state.
Yeah, that's a scenario. It's time to go.
Get on a plane. Leave the country.
Yeah.
Never come back.
Especially if a witch is there. That kind of witch.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
But there's lots of different kinds of witches. If that kind of witch is showing up in your mirror, time to go.
Yeah, no.
The house belongs to them.
Yep. Yeah,
The mirror belongs to them. Leave it there. Ugh.
How nice is that?
The beaded curtains moving. I mean, if the window was just open. Running on the stairs. Oh.
Do you know that what that ghost was doing? He was tired of her knocking bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let me take that from you now.
Yeah. It's like, nope.
Yeah, no, that dog's part though. The fucking don't mind my dog. He does this all the time. Maybe you should worry about that.
Maybe you should be paying closer attention to your dog.
Yeah. And then something dropped its leash. It's like, what in the world?
Like here, Thor, just laying on his bed. He's sound asleep. In a blink of an eye, he's suddenly full attention, standing up and staring at the base of the stairs. Just staring, and I'm like, what are you seeing, buddy?
Right.
Are you two haunting this house?
Your house was haunted before you brought those two home.
You're not wrong.
You're just adding to it by adding all the haunted shit you keep bringing home. Alright, ready for the next one?
Yep.
Hey everyone, I just want to let everyone know that Eb and I are okay. We're staying at my son's house. We've been there for weeks now. I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to stay there, but I was going to go tomorrow to the house to pick up some stuff that we desperately need, and I get this weird ring notification, and I'm at a loss for words.
Why are we getting ready to cry, my guy?
other way around and it fully opens. Why was he gonna cry, Chris?
I'd be getting ready to cry. Screw that.
Right.
That's one of my biggest fears. I don't have stairs into my attic, but I've got just a little thing there. You put the pressure there, it's gonna come. It's just gonna move. That I actually had a scare about that a couple months back because we had a piece of stuff in the installation sticking, like the board had been brought down on, and it was just a little piece sticking out. I'm like, Isaiah, was that there before? And he's like, yeah, it's been there. I'm like, you're sure? I don't know why attics terrify me so much, but they just
I don't have
do.
one. I don't have
I
one.
hate attics. I hate them.
Don't have
And
one.
it has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that we did a full investigation in an attic and lost all the footage.
This will never be let go.
Ever. I am bitter. Bitter.
It was such a good investigation.
It was a great investigation. Probably one of the best investigations we've ever done. And it's gone. And it's next.
So terrifying too.
It was. I hate attics. I hate them.
Alright, let's go.
Do you all remember the audio of the guy that was screaming in North Carolina, there's something in the bed of my truck, it's not human, it's not human?
Yep.
Well, someone interviewed him, and I found the interview. I'm going to play some clips for you guys here.
The 911 call a couple of months ago, actually. And it's been a little bit of a challenge to get the sheriff's schedule, my schedule, and finally now we've got your schedule all worked out so that we can talk to you and get you to tell your story. Obviously, we're not going to share your name or your face. Totally understand that. But after talking with you, clearly your voice is the voice that's on that 911 call. So if you would, just start wherever you want to. We want to hear the whole story. Take as much time as you need.
I guess I'll start from the beginning of the trip. I was coming up from Florida to visit my family. At the time, I was going to a trade school down there, and when I was driving up here to where the incident occurred by the battlefield, it was already easily well into the morning. I wasn't looking at my phone. I just know it was pitch black outside, and it was pitch black. I couldn't see the moon, stars, nothing, just barely the road through my headlights. And I had my window down because the AC wasn't working the best. And as I was coming around, there's a massive right curve right there before you cross the Black River, and then after that you have the battlefield. So on that massive black curve, as I'm coming around, I had just started the curve, and I was about a third of the way through it, and I look over into the ditch on my right because I caught a quick glimpse of something, and as I take a further look, it looks like there's I'd say probably a 30-something-year-old man standing in that ditch wearing what looks like an old Civil War uniform, just covered head to toe in blood. And the uniform was torn as well. That threw me off because I didn't expect to see it at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, I'm calling 911 after I see him to report that, because for all I know, it could have just been a normal guy that was injured and needed emergency help. It looked like what had happened is he hit his head on something, and the blood was just pooling down over his face and torso. And well, as I was calling, everything seemed perfectly normal. Just quick phone call to 911, let them know, hey, there's a guy out here, and try to find somewhere safe to park so that way I can take them to him. Well, as you know from the 911 call, right as soon as I reported that, I already had my window up at that point. All of a sudden, I heard a massive bang on my truck, and my truck bounced down from the rear, like I was pulling a heavy trailer and I hit a pothole. Wow. And so I'm sitting there going, what the hell was that? Which I'm pretty sure you heard me yell, what the hell? I turned on my bed light, and I looked in my rearview mirror, and all I saw was this white, snow white face right up against my rear windshield. Like it was looking into my truck, trying to see what it could see. It had shallow, sunken eyes. It had no nose. Just think if you took skin and put it on a human skull and stretched it thin. Couldn't see any ears, just bad. And immediately, I just started screaming. I didn't realize until afterwards that I had said that's not human on the call, because it was just the first thing I started screaming, because I was terrified. I didn't have my firearm with me, nothing. All I had was a wood splitting axe. So that's all I had. So, and my truck is loud as is, and it picks up speed fairly easily. Well, my truck at the time. It had a gas-powered 6-liter V8 Vortec on it, and it was a proper dual exhaust, hence why I had the window up, because that truck is nice and loud.
Okay.
Well, I'm doing in between like 55, 60 miles an hour when this happens, and I just stomped on the gas for a second. When I looked at the speedometer before I slammed on my brakes, I was doing maybe 80. And I slammed on those brakes with all my might, and I went from like 80 miles an hour down to like 35 in just like a couple of seconds. And all I see is just a super scrawny long body just fly over my truck in a ball rolling. And as I then swerve to the left and get back in the travel lane, and I floor it. And as I'm swerving to the left, I see it stand up, and it is easily taller than that truck.
No way.
I'm 5'10". The truck is about 2 inches taller than I am. And this thing was easily like maybe 7 feet.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I can hear it in his voice that he's telling the truth. You can tell he's still shaken up over this incident. I have tried to find pictures of his truck because he goes on to say that there are scratch marks in the hood of his truck. I have been unable to locate those. So if I get any more information, I will add that on later. And if you have not heard the audio, just click on that pinned comment from earlier and it'll take you to the original video with the audio. What do you all think this could have been? Leave it in the comments. And if you want more stories like this, just follow along. Do y'all?
That was the rake.
I was saying, I've listened to that.
I have
911. He was genuinely terrified.
Yeah.
Like, he was freaked out.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah, that one's not fake.
No.
And so, it was either an alien or the rake. I love that I can speak a little more openly about aliens because the government's admitted they're real.
Have they?
Yeah.
Huh, I'll have to look into that.
The government has, and other countries' governments have started coming out with reports of similar confirmations.
Yeah, that's a...
Yeah, I believe that one
Fascinating.
completely, and it's terrifying, and I would both love and hate to have that happen to me.
Right.
It's a very awkward position to have because one side of me goes, yes, 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 yes. The other side of me goes, no, I choose life.
Right. Alright, guys, well, this is getting a little lengthy, so we're gonna stop this one here, and we'll move on to another one. So, stick around, like, comment, subscribe, follow us on our socials, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. If you want us to make a Facebook, we'll make a Facebook. Mm-hmm. But we will see you in the next one. Peace.